What a way to end an incredible year, 2023, ending with victory at home to Lye Town. We're here with Shaun Thomas, back off his holly bobs after missing the Quorn game last week. Tomo, fantastic performance to cap off a fantastic year. Tell us your thoughts.
I'm really pleased from I think the collective desire and effort today was top draw. I don't think there was a great amount of quality, but when it did need, when we had the opportunity to put the ball in the net, we obviously managed to do it two more than Lions. So can't fault them. I think if we would have been a little bit tidier in the opposition box, I think we win that quite comfortable. And obviously Lye where they are in the league, so yeah, can't complain.
Well, we saw coming into the game that Lye were in 6th place, but they have had a couple of scratchy performances, defeating the last 2 games, only just beating FC Rushden Diamonds. Was this a game where you thought we could get a decent result out of it? Yeah,
and I think we're used to how that pitch gets in the winter months, and it was boggy. And the ground team has done a good job to get the game on, but we felt today that we were feeling a little bit unlucky, a little bit sorry for ourselves in that we played well recently and maybe not quite got that 3 points on the board, and so it was just a collective effort today to make sure we get it over the line. And I was fairly confident when we walked out, and when the game started I think we were really good. We had 4, 5, 6 good chances in that first half, and obviously Jack took his goal with a little nick on it, but it was a great finish. And we were just wanting that second goal to maybe give us a little bit of a buffer, because the longer the game goes on it gets a little bit hairier. But obviously coming really late on, it kills the game, and we'll take the 3 points and move on.
Well, we saw Gio Dainty starting up front with Matty Shipman today. Gio's been out for a while, but some great link-up play, including one in the 18th minute where Shippo would have scored if not for a leaping block made by one of their defenders. Is that part that you think could really bear fruit in the coming games?
Yeah, so obviously Gio's had his baby, so we wish him congratulations with that, and he's come over, and I think we've tinkered with the shape a little bit, tinkered with how we want to approach games, but I think Shippo's the consistent up there. We're just trying to find a partner that will go well and complement each other, and just make sure that when the chances come, then we take them, because I think, like you say, if we were a little bit more ruthless in that final third, I think 3, 4, 5 today, which is a great sign.
Well, 2 was enough. The first coming in the 30th minute, and we said on commentary, goals for Jack Downs like buses. You wait 4 months for 1, 2 come along within the space of a couple of days. But Downsy's been fantastic over the last couple of games, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's. I mean, Jack, sometimes we get under each other's skin, but I can't fault him today. I think he's been brilliant. He must cover miles and miles and miles, and he had good quality today, and he's hit that ball, and it's fluent. So fair play to him. I've got a lot of time for Jack. He's a really good man, and yeah, I'm really pleased for him.
Well, there was a penalty appeal late on in the first half when Brook felt he was pulled down trying to head into an empty net. Was there an element of nerves trying to get into half-time all square?
Yeah, potentially. I said to their guys, I didn't see it. I followed the ball rather than the coming together. But I don't know. I think it would have been harsh to be given. But I think Lye they're a young side. They try and play forward and play with good speed and stuff. And I just think for 35, 40 minutes of each half, we were well on top and restricted them to very little. Last 5 of both halves, I think they had the best chances of the game, but it's a clean sheet and we'll take that every day of the week.
What was the message at half time? Obviously a 1-goal lead against a side who are 6th in the table, who they're up there for a reason. What was said to try and get the lads through to the full-time whistle with the 3 points in the bag?
Yeah, I think it's just a realisation that we're competing and we're doing all right, and if we're just a little bit more cutthroat in the final third, that game is put to bed by half time, and we restricted them to a half chance, as you said, and a penalty claim in the last 5 minutes, and it was just, don't let this come back to bite you on the backside, because when you miss chances you let teams off the hook, and when you're down there people get nervy. I certainly was on the sideline, and the longer that goes on at 1-0 you sort of just praying and got everything crossed that you're going to get through to the 90. So it was just, sometimes at half time you're full of praise, sometimes it's a little bit of a kick up the backside to get a reaction, and so both myself and John just said to him, look, you've got to go out and prove that you can see a game off, you know, and make sure that those missed chances don't come back to hurt you, and they did do that.
There was a lot of frustration from Lye in the second half. They were throwing a lot at the Sphinx defence, but the back five, the centre back partnership, of Bryson, Whiteside, Edging, Guano through everything back of them. Is that what you wanted to see from the lads?
Yeah, head it and kick it and do the basics well. That was one of the messages at half time. Just do the basics, and the basics add up over time, and then you look solid and you look like you're not being raggy or any point. And I thought the back three were very good. They put the bodies on the line in difficult circumstances as well, because you can't plant your feet in both of the boxes, so it makes it tricky to try and hang your leg and get tackles in, because you don't know what your footing's going to do. So Cal's consistently good all the time. Will's been great since he's come in. He adds a little bit of experience and quiet leadership, and obviously special mention to James. He's been out that side for a long time, and it worked because we didn't think he was good enough. It was just circumstance, and he'd been injured, and trying to find a reason to drop someone else out is nigh impossible. So he's been patient, he's done all the right things, and he's a good lad. He's a real leader in there, and I know he's Sphinx through and through. So really pleased for him, because I thought he was excellent, and as you said on Saturday he was good as well. So yeah, pleased for him.
And then I think it was just into injury time, Jordan Hayward bursting in, getting that second goal. After such a nervy second half, just hoping and praying to get to the line and get the 3 points. That must have been an incredible feeling to know you've got the win in the bag.
Yeah, pleased for Jordan as well, because he's coming on in not necessarily his natural position, but we just thought he'd just spin it around the corners and just play facing their goal, and he's ran and he's finished it really well actually after he sort of bundled his way through. So yeah, pleased for him, because he's another one who's been injured, who was a big part of our squad last year. So the collective sort of desire to win today was fantastic for the team, and whenever we made a sub, it didn't make us weaker. In some respects, gave us more energy in key areas. So yeah, pleased for him, and it's a great feeling. I think football is full on, even at this level, it's full on, and we've been good, and we've just not quite got the wins. And you look at it, and we drew a lot of games, and we've been narrowly defeated, and you just feel like sometimes it's going to be a long old season. But when you get 3 points on a Saturday, Lille, on a Tuesday, is it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. It means the world, and it's the reason why we do it, because like I say, it takes up a lot of time, but seeing the lads' faces in there at the end is brilliant.
And finally, what a year 2023 has been. The club has gained the freeholder Sphinx Drive, won the United Counties League title, come to step forward for the first time ever. There hasn't been a year like it in the club's history. What are you hoping for from 2024, and what are you going to remember from the last 12 months?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. The last 12 months has been a real roller coaster, and we're proud to lead the team out, to manage a side and put together a group of lads that are proud to wear the shirt. And I think whatever happens in 2024, it's all about memories. So you're consistently just looking back at the good times and the difficult times as well. And we live in each other's pockets most of the week, or most of the year I should say. And whatever happens in 2024, we'll be trying our best to do as well as we can, and so will the players, and just taking those memories in as you go along.
Well, more memories to make next year. Ty, well done on a brilliant game, a brilliant year. We'll see you in 2024.
Cheers, Cookie.